Hi, this is Joe. If you got this, if you're coming across this page for the first time, I'm a a guide, divine guide for the awakening process, and I'm here to tell you of my story in the awakening process and give you my life experiences so that you can go through your awakening process as you are now aware of that you're going through, and that one you're I'm like your coach, and I can give you the information that you need, and at the time in a timely basis, as well as may be having questions. You might have concerns of what's going on, but really it's the process is awesome to go through. I mean, it's challenging, but it's awesome at the same time. And my purpose here is to, because I went through the awakening process, and um, I've about a year and a half ago, I know pretty much I know pretty much everything that had to go through, and and that's basically what my purpose, my life was as a soul came into earth to go through the awakening journey, so that then I could teach others of what to expect and what to do during your awakening journey. So, in short, that's what I'm here to do. And if you got this message and you're still you resonate with this, then I know that you're on in the same process, because um, whether you know it or not, being in this awakening process was something that your soul chose to do, so that one, you break your family lineages of any traumas within your family, as well as within yourself. And to tell you the truth, I mean, the best thing, I mean, that could happen to you and to me as a person, as humanity, is going through this process, because as you can see through society, a lot of things that were corrupt and systemic conditions, and how we've been governed, and how we've been basically governed through work, governed through our governments, governed through education. Everything's been with a with how we say it. Everything you're now probably realizing, or will realize, has been set up that way for a reason. It wasn't really for our benefit. So, and you will see that if you haven't already started seeing glimpses, well, started seeing that now, but you'll see that it is set up, the structure is not set up in our best interest, and going through the awakening process is going to help humanity elevate and become more in love with one another and with oneself. And really, the focus point for your awakening process is you. Am I? You don't have to try to fix others. I mean, ironically, the more you, the more you fix yourself, as far as not, I mean, the more you do your inner work is better. And how it's better, and better, how you say it said, the more that you do the inner work, and let the emotions come up, release the emotions, release the traumas, then you'll see that your outer self, or outer people that you deal with on a daily basis, being your family members, friends, will then also will be, what do you call it, will be improved as well. So it's because your inner self is a reflection of your outer world, and it's pretty much like kind of a hologram that like in Star Wars movie, to relate it to that. But I mean, and those people around you are the ones that also, that once you do the inner work, I mean, one, it heals maybe something they did to you, or some issues that you've had in the past, but that then heals your relationship with them, and then also heals them. It can help them to actually recognize anything that they need to work on too. So it's like a chain effect where as you do the inner work, you also help others to do their inner work, and it betters them as well as it betters you. And that's where I want to that's where I want to and that's where humanity's going, and that's where I'm here to help you through the process so that you can take this next take your journey and be in the next, and you're in the next group. And as more and more people go through this process, you then humanity in itself, we won't have to worry about any of the systems that are here today, set up today, because the world's going to be like heaven on earth. I mean, we'll bring back what was supposed to be always done, but we'll bring back what was supposed to be here in the first place, as far as, and I mean, harmonious living, without with limitless resources, and there's no lack, there's no competition. It's going to be in a world of much peace and love, and that world is going to be a realization for for us, as well as our the next generation. So with you going through this, that your soul chose to do this, and that is a great honor, and for you to you and your families, so that by doing this, you're closing cycles of trauma, of addiction, of pain, of illness, because as you release this tension and this or emotions or traumas that are inside you, that all that build up in yourself, in your body, it causes a lot of stuff that the medical um, what do you call it, industry tries to treat with medicine, with medicine, when aches and pains or illnesses, are just that. It's just a lot of the the emotions that are trapped in your body for so long. It's like anything. If you don't address it, it becomes worse, and it gets and it and it and it does affect your body, and as well as your emotion.